The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
When was the last time you had really good Texas-style barbecue? Eric's Family Barbecue, the way it's supposed to taste. Always delicious, never rushed, and prepared to perfection. Eric's Family Barbecue uses only 100% fresh meat, slowly smoked over mesquite wood until it's juicy and delicious. We all know their brisket is the best, but have you tried their pulled pork ribs, or rib tips? Amazing, and their sides are all house-made. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more information.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
Disgusting. They smell. They're sticky. They say things that are horrible.
98
Good morning, everybody. Hello there. Welcome to Thursday. It's 5:45. My name is John. How are you? There's Brady. There's Brett. Big Dick Toledo. This is the Morning Sickness. Ready to go for another glorious day. And, of course, being Thursday and all, I believe this is our last collector for the big operation, or the KUP deployment, KUP deployment for our troops from Arizona somewhere else. And, we got to think about the ones who are still over somewhere while we're all sitting back going, oh, everything's over. They don't have anything to worry about. Oh, could you imagine? Imagine being one of those troops that's been overseas, you got deployed, been through this muck and crap for the last, I don't know how many years, however long you've been in there. They finally pull out of the messiest of the messes. And you're like, oh, good, at least I'll get a holiday to. And they're like, nah, we're going to send you off to blah, 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 Stan. It's some base we built just to hang around.
A couple of months.
Yeah, you got an assignment to be bored for the next 4 or 5 months away from everything you want. That would suck.
Then you back and people are like, why'd you have to go over there?
Yeah, and nobody cares. And what happened? I don't know. We were bored for 4 months. And thanks for thinking of me. So we're thinking of them. The number is much lower than the last few years. That's a good positive. But there are still hundreds of Arizona troops over there, and we're going to collect for them, make sure that thing goes the way it's supposed to. We'll tell you where that is in a little bit. Now, the big news. Oh. Where were you last? You were at the game. All right, you're going to need to go over there. You're going to go stand in the hallway. You, Thursday night, you were on the West Valley.
Yeah.
90-something's in Kamloops on that on Thursday night last week. I'm going to need you to go.
During the day.
Go stand in the hallway. Get out of here.
All right.
Toledo was here. I was all right. Yeah, you guys are way too close to Aaron Rodgers. They're doing like a search of all the people who are around Aaron Rodgers because he was just here Thursday, and now he's got the COVID, and everybody's worried very much. The news last night made it seem
the
like
hugs after the game.
If you live in Glendale, you probably have it. They trickle down from, let me think about it. Aaron Rodgers was here. Yeah, he hugged a few Cardinal players. He talked to people. Those people talked to other people. COVID, he is a super spreader all by himself, and we've noticed it through all of the people that have dominoed right into the hospital from the Aaron Rodgers visit. This is a big deal. And also, Aaron Rodgers, a liar. A massive, awful liar. You got half a smile on your face because you can't stand the guy. He wishes for COVID to do its work.
He is not a liar.
He is a liar. He was immunized. However,
homeopathic
by some witch doctor like my sister. Crazy talk.
Maybe that's why he was here. He was getting treatments.
Maybe my sister, but she might have it. Thank God I don't go over to her place. Oh, I haven't seen my mom for a little while. She's seen my sister. That trickle down could come to me. Boy, are people all over Aaron Rodgers for saying he was treated for COVID and then telling people they need to get, need to go after this and kind of saying he was vaccinated, but he didn't say vaccinated. They went and reran all those things. Was he lying to people? Why would he lie? Everything the vaccine does is protect you and eventually through masses keep us all kind of together. But it's... What are we worried about? So what? Aaron Rodgers isn't. Now he's got COVID. If it didn't work, he's going to get it worse, maybe? Is that what you're hoping for? People who are, shot shamers? So Aaron Rodgers has it. If his witch doctor, witchcraft, crazy homeopathic stuff doesn't work and he gets really sick and dies, are you going to raise your fist in the air and go, see, got him? I know Brett will because he's a Green Bay Packer, and that's when it gets real tribal. We think we're tribal as far as people who got the vaccine and people who didn't. Where we're really tribal, and I've discovered it through just the Aaron Rodgers thing, is our football teams. That means more to us than the health of any human being, period, whatsoever. I mean, if Lamar Jackson, he got COVID last year, and I'm not going to lie to you, the text threads between me and my Steeler friends were like pretty dark. They were pretty, like, I hope it's a slow I don't want him to die, but I want like a lung removed. Like we were bad. It was terrible. And then somebody would say, we would never root for this for real. Oh, no, of course not for real.
But
and then you put the phone down and you'd be like, yeah, a little bit for real, a little bit. Just if he could just not play for the Ravens anymore and live, is that enough? It'd be pretty great. If I never had to hear his name in a football context again, as they overhype that very average quarterback who's just fun to watch run, put him on a track, I'll be a fan. But shut up about Aaron Rodgers. Or not Aaron Rodgers, but
please.
Lamar
Yeah,
Jackson.
no, shut up about Aaron Rodgers.
And Aaron Rodgers,
I'm
too.
done with that idiot.
Although Aaron Rodgers is a legitimate MVP.
Oh,
like he's
100%.
He's the guy.
I don't take his talent away from him. I mean, I just
Kyler Murray is the guy the NFL should be looking at going, this dude has the full pack. He's got the full everything. That awful Lamar Jackson is just flashy and can't pass. He can't win a game throwing the ball. He can't do it. Kyler can. He should be the one that is everybody's like, wow, this is maybe the future of football with a guy who can run just around people, joystick, video game type stuff. But it can also be a passer. Lamar can't do that. He's got one tight end. He just lays on the same receiver. If they figure that out and get a spy on him, it's easy. But that's the deal. Aaron Rodgers is going to kill all of you. He was here that's the headline in the news this morning.
You got A.J. Green. You got...
Oh, it doesn't matter. The whole squad's going. And the Cardinals, up until, I think, a week or two ago, led the league in most COVID cases this year. Like, they've been hit. We'll see.
Maybe a lot of them are. I wonder, just curious, if they're going after the Hollywood package where you get your horse tranquilizer and your Coloquin combo.
Was that what he was getting?
Take it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
You hear that's a lot of them. Then, I got a doctor that I can get it from.
It got weird on ESPN and the NFL Network just going back to that press conference in August. Like, did you get the shot? I've been immunized. I'm like, oh, okay. Does that mean, all right, I guess he got the shot. And then yesterday, Aaron Rodgers lied to us. He lied about it. I'm like, so what? What business is it of yours? First of all, he could have been a role model and made people go, well, he wasn't. And he said he was immunized, so I guess he was sort of a role model because we all thought, including you idiot reporters, that it meant he got shot. So, and he did go on a press conference and kind of lead you to believe that that's the route to go. Hilarious. Now I want to know the cauldron of stuff he was drinking. Like, I hope, because I'm not a big Aaron Rodgers fan either. I hope he drank his own pee and like went through all this stuff and finds out now this is a true like sports fan talking, not a human right now, sports fan. I hope that he finds out that none of that witch doctor and stuff worked, and he starts like breathing cold air all the time. It starts to burn like every time he takes a breath, like one of those. He might be a Steeler next year. So.
Starts to burn. I want towering inferno.
Yeah, you want him healthy.
No, I don't. Because then they'll just stop thinking about him being a Steeler because it makes it really awkward when your team goes off and grabs some other team's superstar. And, Cardinal fans know Emmitt Smith. You don't want that garbage. Then you become, no offense, Brady, the Browns, where you just reach into the piles.
No offense.
No, yeah, I know. It's an Ohio thing. You reach into the pile of superstars and say, can you be a Brown for a little bit? And then they just go and fizzle off in your team. You don't want that. But, yeah, that news about Aaron Rodgers came out, and everybody lost their minds. Lost it. He was here last Thursday. He was just, spray him down. He's Lysoling Brady. He's all around. Very well done, Richard.
As long as Aaron Rodgers wasn't at Raising Cane's, I'm okay.
That's right. Well, you were over there at EOS, and that's real close to where the stadium was, so people might have hugged somebody who hugged Aaron Rodgers and then come and visited you. And, it's too close. Too close. That's why me constantly being at home doing nothing is the best, greatest thing you can do. Isolate from humanity, the best thing you can possibly do. You don't know who's touched Aaron Rodgers. He's a handsy guy. Yeah, I just loved the headline. And he was just here.
Better order the horse dewormer, Aaron.
Wouldn't that be the worst if you're like a kid?
I'm a Make-A-Wish boy, and my only dream was to meet Aaron Rodgers.
And he shows up last Thursday at your hospital.
Couple of visitations.
How you doing, kid? Good to see you. What do you got?
I got all sorts of stuff, but today I feel like $1 million.
It's great, kid. Hey, here's an autograph and a hug. There you go. Now you've got it all.
I sure do, Aaron.
And he leaves, and the kid...
I think I got Aaron Rodgers COVID.
You've got the Aaron flu. And then, boop, little Caleb's gone.
Jesus.
Yeah, killed him. Aaron Rodgers killed him. He killed him. That's your guy. Come on. That's your guy.
No, I feel sorry for the kid, not Aaron. No.
And
it's the first time you'll ever hear me say that, but I put a kid over Aaron.
Brett, let me tell you this. That kid was better off. That fake kid I made up just now, he wasn't going anywhere. Every day was worse than the day before.
Mr. Holmberg's right, Brett. That was a real tough time until Aaron Rodgers came and hugged me and killed me with his COVID. I'm better off here with with Hitler and Kennedy down in hell. As a kid who never had a chance to get away to earn my keep, as far as eating Jesus. It's hot here, and I still have COVID.
That would be awesome. If hell was, you thought you're dead, you still have the thing that got you. You just have to live with it forever.
HPV?
Well, yeah. You're going to hell if you got HPV. Because how'd you get it? You got it through dirty, awful things. Yeah, I'll see you there. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that little made-up kid I had, he wasn't long for this world anyway.
The doctors took to calling me Sid. I'm just surprised I lived long enough not to catch that. But I got to meet my hero, and he gave me the COVID and killed me.
One last thing he wanted to do was that wave in Iowa on Saturday. Didn't make it.
Couldn't quite get there.
What wave in Iowa? What are you talking about?
The stadium, the hospital, the whole stadium turns around and waves to the kids.
That's a pull. What a reference. He's college football. I'll tell everybody who doesn't know that Brady's brain just went down a college football route.
Then I tuned out.
Last year during COVID, they had a hospital next door to the Iowa Stadium, and everybody waved out the window. Yeah.
All right.
It's the B-side of things that happen.
The entire stadium turns, and they do it.
Right.
It's a tradition.
Not every day.
No, every Saturday.
Oh, they do it now all the time
games.
at Iowa?
Yeah.
I'm watching a lot of Iowa
That's
football.
like
Where's Jay Cutler?
Yeah, my God. Yeah, say it, Jay.
Don't care.
It's a good reference for those in the know. I'm impressed. The Iowa wave.
I thought I missed something happened in the news last night or something. I was like,
you miss a lot.
You do.
I'm sure I do.
And again, Brady's king B-side, even in life events. He picks the B-sides.
I'll cover you on that.
Thank you.
That's a tough one. But well done, Brady. It's a thing. It's the thing that I had to explain. We had to go Bob and Tom there for a second. It's actually quite a fun reference, but no one would ever understand. Unless, of course, you're a Hawkeye.
You got to watch college football.
Yeah, and you have to watch Iowa college football, not just all.
No, they did a whole thing nationally on the traditions because you have the fourth quarter jump around.
How much of a tradition
Wisconsin.
can it be if it's like
It's
less
been
than
a couple
year
of years.
old?
Yeah,
They
because
started to wave to the hospital before COVID?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah, because it's a children's cancer
dying
hospital.
kids. waving goodbye. So it's really tasteless is what it is. So long, jackasses. All right, kick it off. Let's do this.
Over there.
I got a window seat to have the Iowa Hawkeye fans wave goodbye to me. Well, maybe take my last breath. Here's Brady. Bye, Caleb. Oh, bye, Brady.
It's their touchdown, Jesus.
It's their come get 'em, Jesus. These are done. These turnips need to be turned. We're done with these ones. Goodbye, kids.
Bye, Hawkins. I'm choking on my own blood. I have a wish.
Is it to meet Aaron Rodgers?
No, it's that you get off your ass and cure this disease.
Oh, no, that's not going to happen. You get to meet people and go to Disneyland and stuff. We're not fixing it. That's how you know you're dying, Billy.
Majority of those kids were like, you want to meet Aaron Rodgers? No, I don't want to meet her.
Who's that?
Billy, we have no answers for your illness anymore, but here's 2 tickets to Disneyland, lucky fella.
Oh, the death trip, I see.
Want to meet a celebrity? They love meeting dying little kids like you.
I have one wish. You were a better doctor.
Well, that's not going to happen anytime soon. I'm going to go home now. I just got that mid-engine Corvette. Chicks are flocking.
Here's Batman.
Yeah, here's a guy dressed as Batman.
Real one?
I couldn't afford that. And your disease is well past its prime. We couldn't get Christian Bale or Robert Pattinson. Surprisingly, the only one we could get was George Clooney. He looks terrible in the suit now. Anyway, well, good luck to all that. And if you touched Aaron Rodgers last Thursday, because the news is telling you he was here, airport people, it's everywhere. Aaron Rodgers just
in the holidays, we're in trouble.
Aaron Rodgers killed everybody. He killed everybody, Brady.
Hopefully he passes it up through the entire state of Wisconsin.
Yep, you're going to find out that the way the news is treating it, that he is the one. I just don't get it. Like the people that are supposedly so educated about all this stuff and telling everybody how to be and what to do don't understand that shot only protects him. He said he got immunized. Now what? I'm like, well, he still caught it, and you can still catch it with the shot. It doesn't.
It's a family yesterday.
It's to protect him. Idiots. So what if he has COVID now? Just everybody's rooting against like his words. It's like, settle down. Aaron Rodgers didn't shot. Okay, he's an anti-vaxxer. Okay, so now what? We're going to just be mad at him for that? His lungs are going to fall out, and you're going to be like, told you, Aaron. Are you that big a dick that someone's lungs fall out? And other than Bears fans, which you would be.
Yeah,
like,
we would be. Yeah,
told
please.
you, dick. I got the shot, idiot. Does this mean Shailene Woodley has it? Yes.
No, she was immunized.
By a witch doctor?
A
She
better
might be,
one.
that's what the man bun's about and stuff. He's going around hanging around all those hippies, doing hippie stuff. Idiot. Anyway, what are you going to do? And in the NFL, too, that Ruggs story, the receiver, boy, oh boy, changes the way you sympathize for that guy when you find out he was going 156 miles an hour.
127.
Well, when the airbags went off, 156 was top speed. And the airbags went off at 127. So that's probably the impact miles per hour, or 127. But in the
127, 150, it doesn't matter. At that
certain
speed,
point,
you're done.
You're traveling around, dicking around drunk at 156. You've made a choice. That's different than I had a couple drinks. I'm just going to try to get from A to B, and a horrible event happened. You're a murderer. And he's going to get us 20 years in doing that. Now you can blame it on age and everything else, because I don't know the fastest. Which fastest you've ever you have to be like in a car? What's fastest you've ever gone?
130, I think.
No kidding.
Yeah, when I was Bondurant and all that kind of stuff.
With Bondurant, like on the streets though, like a real
on
one.
the streets,
Yeah.
over 100. I don't know what though. I can't remember.
What's yours? Do you have
148.
148 on the road?
Yeah.
On a real street road, not like a
Motorcycle.
closed road. 148's pretty good.
The Audubon.
That's getting her done.
Oh, nice.
In America, what's your fastest?
127.
All right. Mine's 114. I was racing the temperature to San Diego. I would set my cruise control in that 350Z I had to whatever the temperature was. And I was scared to death the whole time. It would have gone faster. There had tons left. And I'm like, this is good. And breakneck, like you 114C things that go like when you turn your head to the side and just realize how fast you're actually
Feel
going.
stupid afterwards.
Well, I didn't. I felt pretty good. I killed about 40 minutes of the drive. But it was
Yeah.
there was nobody out there. But the only person I could kill is myself, unless something popped out in the road. And I immediately, if I saw another car, I was down to 85. But 114, I held sustained for a long time. And I look back at it like, man, anything would have killed me. Anything. 150
that's what
plus.
I did in Montana, Toledo's, because those roads are just long.
Barrel.
Yeah, and it was about the same speed, 114 for 50 miles.
Oh, yeah. But it's that moment now. If I'm drunk and I'm smashing 150 in my new Corvette, and I slowed down to 127 and hit somebody, you've done some work, and that changes everything. That is because yesterday everybody's like, he had the Corvette. He's probably drunk. He's dicking around.
Because you're thinking, why wouldn't he help the person in the car?
Because
I know.
Yeah, and
now you know.
And I don't know how he's
and
alive.
There's no way they're.
How is he
it's
alive?
Amazing.
It's a tribute to the car.
And what is always the case in those points? The drunk person always survives.
Yeah, because they're dead limp. Yeah. Deploying it the way it did, and that it's a tribute to how safe the car must be to hit something at that speed and have the people inside of it walk away. That's crazy. But yeah, yesterday we were talking about it like, well, you're 22, you have the world right in front of you, everything's great, and you make a mistake hopping behind the wheel with a couple of drinks and you hit a car. Didn't know that he was out there doing that. That's different. And all this poor Raiders, they're asking him like, Derek Carr's like, didn't he know he could call me? Didn't he? He wasn't. That's where you stop sympathizing.
Yeah.
He wasn't thinking about, I need a ride. He was doing whatever he wanted. And man, oh man, 156. And then you get into this argument. Street legal cars, should they be allowed to go that fast? It's almost the gun argument. Do you need that when all the laws out there say you could never do it? You know what I mean? Like, should there at least be like a race car governor that makes it so 156 or 125 isn't a thing that you can actually do?
Nope.
No? See, I know. Car guys would be like, absolutely not.
They kind of tried it in the 70s and early 80s. I mean, they cut down the speedometers, the engines.
Sure. Well, they detune the cars so much, too.
And they weren't putting out the big V8s for a while.
But that was more of a gas economy thing.
It was.
But you wonder, because I talked to a friend of mine yesterday about this, and we were both going back, and it gets into that argument of guns. Why do you need an AR-15? Well, it's who's to say what you need and what you don't need.
Exactly.
Once you start going down that road. But then solid argument back at me was all the roads say you can't have it. You know, there isn't a road that says that that's a speed you can use.
But there's no cure for stupid either.
True.
Like him.
Yeah, well, that's the big thing. Stupid is the thing you're trying to stop.
You can, but you can bring your car out to the races and all that kind of stuff at Firebird or, now Wild Horse Pass, whatever it is nowadays.
And just gun it.
Yeah, and have fun with it. So you shouldn't, no.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You can't cure stupid.
But there's a place to do it and a place not to. And all the roads say you can't.
And they try to price them accordingly.
Sure, they price
there's not
out.
too many 23-year-olds that own that mid-engine Corvette.
Man.
If
800
it was,
horsepower. Oh,
your numbers would be up. Death numbers.
Oh, would they ever? If you gave them power? Like all of them? Oh, my God. Yeah, you're right. So, but it makes you just go, all right, well, those are the consequences for doing exactly what you did. So enjoy that run. You're going to be floating around in jail for at least 20. Now it's not even a question of like leniency. He's going to jail for a long time. Because the details are all like, not only were you drunk, you absolutely were acting like an idiot while drunk. You had no regard for anyone else.
That's the thing with these new cars and stuff. They can see exactly what you were doing, when you were doing, and what was going on.
They found that Jeep of that guy who's been missing since June that nobody's talking about, that geologist. And I theorize that it's because he's a black guy, and nobody looks for those when they go missing. It's a fact. Like, it's only white, pretty women. White men don't get looked for either. White men get lost. They're like, that guy should have known better. He's got all the advantages. Like, if Mark went missing and nobody would look for him. Looking for a white man in his early 50s, oh, forget it. We got
black geologists? Come on,
We
man.
got loads of those. But the black guy that went out there, they found his Jeep. And within like an hour, the investigators are like, somebody tried to start this 40 times after it rolled. They knew it was after it rolled. They had 40 different attempts to start it. Now, that means the guy either lived and tried to get his Jeep going again, or somebody was doing something to try to get it out of there and is no longer in it. So they got all, and they knew that immediately, like 40 different turns of the key to try to turn the engine over.
Wow.
And they're like, we're not sure how many times it was by the person who was driving, by some unknown, or the investigators that were trying to start it down there in the Gulch. It's crazy. That guy's been missing since June. Hardly hear anything about it. And it's like an interesting story if you're following this. They found his Jeep down the road from where it's all, I don't know where he is, if he's still alive. I don't know if he threw the Jeep off thing. And they also said the Jeep accelerated before it went into the ditch. So they're trying to jump it or throw it in, and then went down and tried to start it again. It's quite a story. But yeah, they can tell your car. That's why.
Remember the details, coming out. They went to the car on Tiger Woods.
Oh, they knew everything that day.
Yeah.
Oh, he's accelerating and was going about 83 through here, and then never hit the. I'm like, this. He's still getting hauled off the accident scene, and you guys have all the diagnostics of the car. It's weird. Well, that's why I learned that from when I used to down. Well, I still do it though for student drivers. When I used to downshift my car in front of old ladies that were going too slow, and I'd get in front. The stick shifts are the best for that, and you get in front of them, and then like you get next to them and do like an engine rev and a look and scare them, because they're old, they're already scared. And then you get in front of them and just drop from like fourth into second. Your car just goes, it bogs right down. And they hit the brakes like they are on it. And there's no brake lights. So they just all of a sudden start catching up the car in front of them. Then you throw it back in and go. And they're just basically stopped in the middle of the freeway. Just sit and duck. It's great stuff. It's fun. Do it to student drivers all day long. And I see a lot of student drivers. But then somebody goes, dude, they can tell you do that if you ever get hit. They'll know. The black box in your car records that. I'm like, records what? When you downshift. It records it for who? It's like exactly the reason I'm talking about.
Rear ending's a rear ending draw.
If there's a car accident, they can check it out. Like, my car will tell on me? My car's a rat? And it's why comedian Flip Orley will never have a car from anything beyond 1992 or something like that. It's like they don't have any of that smart stuff in it that tells on you. I'm like, gosh, I didn't know it. I walked by one of those, is a big blue Tesla. And I got too close. And it all went, I heard like a light went on. Those things are constantly 360 degrees camera recording what goes on around them. In case something hits them, it'll be like, we know exactly what happened. Those cameras turn on.
It's the new Ring Tesla.
Yeah, I heard these little ticks. Tick, tick, tick. I'm like, what was that? And then the lights in the car went on in it. I'm like, somebody must be coming. Nobody was coming. I just got too close. My dirty hands got too close. I almost Aaron Rodgers that car. Crazy. So, unless it's a student driver, don't go dicking around on the roads. Because I know for a fact student drivers can't have road rage yet. They're not allowed. It's so safe to mess with them and hilarious. Saw one the other day and I was in a hurry, and I took a little time just to drift into the person's lane. The reaction time is just hilarious. This was a student driver van too. The yellow stickers all over it. Like, this is a van. They put you in a Windstar.
You're learning.
I don't know
Big time there.
Where does that originate? The student driver. Where's the parking lot? They're always just out. I never see a place where it's like student drivers here. It's not the DMV because there isn't one close to my house.
I think there's just different schools and stuff like
Where
that.
are
You
they?
just drive around the valley.
It used to be
Man.
had one. It used to be AAA would have student driving. You could hire out, and then Sears.
Yeah, Sears.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Sears had it, but they're all over my neighborhood, and I don't know where it starts. But if I ever find out where the hive starts,
I'm looking.
I'm camping out there. I'm just going to chase them because they're hilarious, especially the young girls. No clue. Larry just got a red light ticket teaching his daughter how to drive. She's floating around. And Larry's like, go. It's yellow. Go. It's yellow. Go. And she slowly creeps through the red light intersection. Flash. All right, well, here we go. Those are the people I mess with. Those are the ones I really like to just go, I'm going to text and drive for a little bit and just let the car just drift over and then drift back and then drift over and get in front of them and stop. Oh, student drivers, I love you.
In my neighborhood, at I think there's one of the schools has a lot, and it's got the
cones
set up, and there's always cars practicing in there.
Can't play with them, Brady. Get them out on the streets with me. I'll teach you some life lessons.
There's a couple up by your pad.
Are there?
Yeah, they're up on Shea in the 51 area.
That's probably where they're coming from. I see them a lot on the 51.
I Drive Safe, All Valley Wide Traffic Survival School.
I'm coming for you.
I'll give you the address.
I am a massive...
Just wait for them to pull out.
I am a massive dose of reality. A massive dose of student driver reality. What I haven't had the courage to do yet, but what I have on deck, and I'm dying to do it, is the road rage, where I lose it. Like, I'll pretend. And just pull up next to him and scream and yell the most horrific obscenities you can imagine. And then just drive away feeling better about myself and my day. There's nothing more fun than scaring a kid on the road. Because like you would remember it forever, right? Like that's when you're first driving, it would scare you to death. And this dose of reality comes rolling up and goes, wow, this is a serious game. Welcome to the pros. It's what they do in football to a rookie. You go and haze them a little bit. You let them know, hey, this isn't a walk in the park. Not everybody's here for you. Pick it up. You play the game. You play the game our way, not your way. So let's go. If you're going to get on my freeway, let's not. You get no excuse. You're covered in stickers that say rookie. I'm going to treat you like a veteran immediately because you're climbing on the death streets with me. You better be ready. It's a team sport out there, Brady. It's a team sport, that freeway.
And what's the instructor say? Don't worry about that jag slap. This is what happens on the roads.
Jag slap. You know what I would do immediately if I was the kid? I'd be like, you know what? Can I go ride with that guy? You say things like jag slap, greatest of great grandfathers. Jag slap. Did you hear what I just called her? I said the C word 9 times. If he comes back with jag slap, I hope they crash and burn.
And then that kid uses it.
If I was the student driver, if I was the student, call him a jag slap. That should set him straight. All right. Knock it off, jag slap.
Jag slap.
What'd you call me? A jag slap? I'm going to push you slowly into a light pole so just the passenger dies because he doesn't deserve to live for teaching you jag slap.
Use that one on your next road rage flip out.
Jag slap. You've been in Gilbert too long, Brady. Your cuss words are hilarious. Mark's back again. This is it. Last one, right? Yeah, this is our last collector for the KUP deployment. And he's going to go to Indian School and Litchfield Road today. That's a haul. West Side? So head on over there to Indian School in Litchfield. Oh, wait a minute. Aaron Rodgers was just there last Thursday. Whew. I don't know. It's dangerous.
Take the Lysol.
Bring some Lysol. Hose these folks off.
Well, you're going to West Side anyway.
You're going to, that's a good point. West Side.
Regardless, yeah.
Hand sanitizer all over your body. Indian School and Litchfield Road. You get on out there. KUP deployment packs. We're packing up. We got to fill up. This is a good day. We need everybody to come by and drop off out there. Mark, anything specific today? Dental floss and toothbrushes is what we're real short on, so we need that. And the good stuff, like the minty stuff, not that stuff
Not
they sell
used.
today. Yeah, unused, yeah. Gently used is not an option here. But yeah, bring it on over there. Grab it at the Safeway. Indian School in Litchfield, that's a good thing. It's out in Goodyear, and Mark will be out there this morning about 7 o'clock, and you guys can help out. Just pop into the Safeway, grab some dental floss, the minty stuff, not that garbage they give the people in those shops that they're forced to go to when they're on base or in country, as they say. What are those things? What they call? PX. Yeah, the PX. The miserable PX that goes, here's your rope. Go floss your teeth. Get a little mint flavor in there. And that way when you're don't ask and don't telling later, everybody's got a mint mouth. So help us out. Litchfield Road today out there.
That's right. Jag still have to unite. Come on out.
Jag slap. They're not making out, you jag slappy.
I love Mormon cussing Brady. There's nothing better. Let's get a wake-up song. 585-9800. A good one. See a student driver and do some damage. It's 98 KUPD. Wake up!
98.
Oh, my gosh.
98.
Shut the front door.
KUPD.
You've been to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.